Children of Standard 5, we have been revising our chapter 1 and we revised monocot, dicot, seed dispersal, and after that, now we come to agriculture. So, what is agriculture? The practice of growing plants on a large scale for food or other purposes is called agriculture. So the large amount of grains, fruits and vegetables grown by a farmer in a particular season at a particular place is called crop. So different crops require different kinds of soil, different seasons, climate and amount of water to grow. So let us have a look on the name of the crop. First we have taken the mustard seeds and black gram Bengal gram chana. In which season they grow? The winter season they grow. In winter season, and the kind of soil is needed for their growth of their crop is sandy soil, and very less water is needed for mustard, gram and wheat crop. Here in summer season the paddy is grown and it needs clay soil and it always needs the lots of water, or you can say the submerged water. So in waterlogged conditions the paddy grow. So paddy and the bajra and maize also is grown in summer season. They require the sandy soil and very less water. So children, let us understand. So what we grow in winter, this Bengal gram and mustard seeds and wheat is called Rabi crop. And what we grow in summer, that is maize, bajra, jowar and rice is called Kharif crop. So in winter the Rabi crop, in summer the Kharif crop. So what are the stages of agriculture? So what the farmers are doing for the preparation of the field to grow the crop, because crop large scale for food, the growing plants on a large scale is called agriculture. The first stage of the agriculture is called first stage of agriculture is plowing. The field is plowed, that is soil is loosened using plow to let air get into the soil and to remove stones, pebbles, etc. before the seeds are grown. Children, all of us know that the roots of the plants are also breathing. All the cells of the plants are breathing. They need air. So between the particles of the soil, there must be air for the breathing of the plant to grow in a very good way. So the second stage is manures and fertilizers. After preparation plowing the field, the manures and fertilizers are added. Manure means you can say the organic manure. I'm going to differentiate between the manure and fertilizer. Fertilizers that is prepared in the laboratory, that is urea, superphosphate, ammonium sulfate and nitrate are added to enrich the soil. Children, all of us know the compost is manure and it is providing all kinds of nutrients to the soil, but the fertilizer is giving the nutrients in more amount to the soil, but chemicals, the fertilizers are chemicals and they can harm the soil. So we should always prefer to add manure to our field. So after manures, adding the enrichment of soil, you can say the sowing is the third stage. Healthy seeds are sown in the soil. Sufficient space is left in between the seeds. That way they get enough warmth and air and water. Children, you must remember during the discussion of seed dispersal, we discussed that the proper each and every seed of the plant requires proper amount of air, water and warmth for their growth, and for that dispersal is needed for the seeds. So here, before sowing these seeds, the proper gap is maintained for to make them available the proper amount of air, water and warmth. Now the fourth stage is irrigation, and the crops are irrigated, that is, water is supplied to the fields by different ways through the pipes and channels, so that the crops get sufficient water for the growth. Then the use of pesticides to protect them from the pests. Pest means like mice, you can say the grasshopper, and farmers place a scarecrow in the fields to frighten away the birds, and the fields are also fenced to protect them from grazing animals, and adding too much fertilizers and chemicals is also not good for the soil. The sixth stage is harvest and storage. It is a stage to be very careful for the farmers. The crops are harvested, that is, they are cut and gathered when ripe, and the harvested crops must be stored in godowns carefully to prevent damage to the grains and seeds. And always during the process of storage, we must be sure that there should not be moisture present in the seeds for the good storage, and to prevent the seeds from the bacteria and other pathological conditions. And the seven, the transportation. The stored crop is transported to different places from where it reaches to our kitchens. And non-perishable crops such as cereals and pulses can be stored for a longer period and transported later. So after that, children, you must know, when we talked about the agriculture, we must know about the step farming. In hilly regions, people do not have enough flat space to grow crops, so they cut steep slopes into several steps that create flat surfaces for growing crops.